Today on Adventure Time, we have an extra special episode for our viewers. We are going to be in Sydney, Australia, the birthplace of Aboriginal Astronomy. We will encounter many ferocious beasts as well as some very kind, gentle-hearted beasts, and we will have an extra special guest for our viewers today, a real-life Aborigine male. For this week's episode of Nature Time with Dr. Phil. Hello, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Nature Time with Dr. Phil. We have a special treat for our viewers today. We're here in Sydney, Australia, birthplace of Aboriginal astronomy, or as some historians like to call it, Aboriginal archaeastronomy. The ancient Aboriginals are known around the world for being one of the first cultures to base their entire existence on the practice of observing the skies. Oh, crikey. We have an extra special guest for our viewers today. Quiet. A real life Aborigine man. Crikey. We have an extra special treat for our viewers today. A real life Aborigine in his natural environment. Let's try to sneak up on him. Let's try to be very quiet. We can't disturb him. We don't know how he's going to react. There he is. He's quite a beaut, ain't she? Let's see if I can get a little closer. Oh! As you can see, he could be a new species. Let's try to get in a couple of questions. Tell us how astronomy played a huge part in the lives of your ancestors.
My ancestors used the stars to when to know, harvest certain foods, tell stories, navigate.
That is correct. In fact, when the constellation Lyra appeared in the southern sky of Sydney, Australia, the ancient Aborigines knew that the certain types of fowl were to lay their eggs, therefore providing them with an excellent source of food, all based on the knowledge of the stars. Did your ancestors leave anything behind, such as cave writings, cave dwellings, anything that documents their knowledge of the skies?
Actually, we're not really sure if what they left behind is astronomy based, but it's pretty convincing. I could actually take you to a couple of sites if you want to go.
That would be marvelous. Today we have a very extra special treat in for us. We have the rare Caninus moppus. As you can see, the fur looks like a mop, and it's gone. It's gone. We got it. She's a beaut, ain't she? She is quite sure is something. As you can see, only very highly skilled professionals can tame these types of animals. I do not recommend this to anyone but myself. Now, at first glance, it appears that we're just looking at 3 piles of pine cones or rocks that someone had just set up there for no specific reason. But coincidentally, these rocks all point to the same direction in the horizon, which the sun rises and sets at different times of the year. In other words, the solstices and the equinoxes.
Well, we're not 100% sure, but we feel that the stones coincide so closely with the equinoxes that it's some sort of primitive Aborigine Stonehenge.
Now, if you don't mind me asking, would you mind taking us to another Aborigine site?
I mean, yeah, I guess, but I gotta get going, man. I got some things to do.
He probably means that he's going to go hunt some kangaroo with his family. Let's hurry now, so we don't get in the way or disturb any of his natural instincts. What do we have here, Aborigine?
Well, this site here represents circles of the sun and the moon, and the moon cycles obviously played a big part in determining dates and times of the year.
If you could please just tell us when you first discovered you were in fact an Aborigine man.
Are you serious?
There we have it, folks. A real-life Aborigine man. I hope you had a good time today with our special treat for our viewers. A look into ancient Aborigine astronomy or Aboriginal archaeastronomy. Have a good night, kids, and please make sure not to suddenly approach any Aborigines in their natural habitat, or you will be hunted like a kangaroo.
Isn't this a show about animals?